Hey guys, I made a little bit of a discovery that's going to help me a lot. I decided yesterday, after hearing the song on the radio that I haven't heard in a long time, is Lele Delay by Bob Dylan. Great song from the 60s. I remember it in 1964 when I was working as a lifeguard at a swimming pool, my first year of high school. And that song was on the radio constantly. And I kind of fell in love with it. So I found out that it's in the key of A. Oh, and guess what? I'm trying to study these charts, right, for the different scales. This is A major with the harmonic patterns in it, so there's a couple of extra notes in there. But in the key of A, scale pattern 1A, all the notes for the song are in there. Then here's box 2, and then there's box 3. This is great, right? So you listen to the song, and you find the note in one box, and then if you have to uptone it, you know, through the vocal, when you're doing an instrumental of it, then you have to go up the neck to uptone it, either second octave or next register or something, right? So this box was great because I was trying to work on A major. The song just happened to be in A major, and it kind of like meshed together for me. So this is great, right? So, oh, and I got the Eart Tele out today because it was the number 3 video that people watched in all of 2022, according to YouTube. And it hasn't been out of the case since the time I used it for a portion of a song and when I actually finished building it the way it is. And I also didn't realize until I took it out of the case today that the pick guard on the Eart that I put there, same one I put on the Donner, vintage white pearl. Who knew? I guess my brain knew what I liked. So, let's get some sound up. And I want to show something that, you know, makes sense to me now that I can see the charts. But in the past, it just was kind of like me finding comparable notes on the fretboard by myself. Like I always knew it, like, you know, if you go here, go up 5, up a note, and it's there, right? I didn't know why though. So, I didn't realize also until today how good the pickups in this thing sound. When I did this, I hadn't had a lot of experience with the Tele pickups. The only ones I'd ever had before were the ones I put in my builds with GFS parts. So I had done this thing and I kind of like hid it away, and it hasn't been out. So today I thought, what am I going to use to try to work out this song? And it's going to be small and lighter than some of the heavier stuff that I want to work with. And I decided to go for the Eart Tele. I'm using position 3 because that's the position that sounds the best with the backing track that I've worked up. Too shrilly, not bad, could work. The boost works better. The neck alone is not bad on this either. Now this sound, of course, is with my 65 Deluxe reverb with my delay and with my reverb on it and with my compression pedal on it. And that is going to match my backing track. So the first few notes in the song, you know, is like lay, lay, delay, lay across my big brass bed. So I need a B and a C sharp. There's a C sharp there in the, but I didn't want to do that or use the open string. So right here is box 1, and right there starts box 2. So I can just borrow the C sharp here from box 2. These two notes are in the scale. All these notes are in the scale. A, right there. So that was pretty cool to be able to see that and relate it to music. And you know, it makes a little bit of sense once you learn a little bit of the theory and you kind of apply it and kind of, you know, peanut butter it over into something else, and then kind of starts to make some sense and things can start to get a little bit easier. So I think, well, of course, learning the scale patterns for each, you know, major and minor, you know, 5 on the minor pentatonic, 7 notes on the, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They jump over there, which is really there. G sharp. So anyway, that's really great. And then you can jump into box 2 for to go up tone when he does that with his voice. And then you can go down here. Another box. So this is all making more sense to me, and I kind of like it. So we're going to learn this song. I might use this guitar. I might use a different one, but I've kind of made the patch in my Mustang 3 for this one at the moment to match the backing track that I have. I had to gussy it up a little bit. And I think that's going to work out pretty good if I go with this one. Otherwise I'll have to make another patch likely. And I tried the patch on this guitar, but the pickups are completely different. A completely different voicing on this Telecaster, and does not work with this patch at all. And that's something I go through all the time when I'm working out a new song. Is I'll find a backing track, a karaoke or something that I can use. I'll put it in Audacity. I'll add some reverb, a little bit of delay, something that'll make that backing track sound better, and then I'll use it. And then I have to find a guitar that its voicing matches the tone, or I can get the voicing to match the tone of that backing track so that the instrumental sounds in, you know, harmony with it. So sometimes I'll go through, you know, 10, 15 guitars before I'll find the one I think is going to match. And how I do that is that I set it on deluxe reverb blank, no effects, and I test every one, and whichever one is the closest match to a backing track, then I choose that one and I adjust the effects to get what I want. So that's the process I go through. My desk is full of papers. I'm going to show you what it looks like in a little clip here. It looks like this. And so this is typical of what my desk looks like when I'm working something out and making my tab sheets. And you know, I'll get the lyrics and I'll make myself tab sheets, write them all out. And then when I'm practicing to play it to be able to record it, often I'll find where I made my mistakes, or I'm finding sometimes, oh, it's more difficult to play something right there. Maybe I should find the other note, or just move up a couple of strings and play it in a different place. This thing sounds great. I'm kind of loving on it. And that's the neck. All by itself. And you add the bridge in there in series with it. Woo! It takes off. Anyway, I thought I just wanted to get Eart out since it was the number 3 watched video. Give it a little love and use it in my endeavor today. So I just want to share a little bit of my day with you guys. And I appreciate all your support. Catch you in the next one.